Hello, welcome again to I Am a Super One YouTube channel. It's another beautiful day. I hope you have a fantastic day. I really appreciate my loyal and organic Team Simba for taking your time to my video. May God bless you. Let me take this opportunity to greet you. Much greetings. It will depend by the time zone. You'll watch this live from I Am a Super One, the real lion. I really appreciate. Yeah, so today I have Kenge in the lion's den. I have Conmum, Conmum in the lion's den, and also the horses in the lion's den. So watch the video until to the end so that we can analyze how things is going on in this our village. And also we have Rocio and the Maisha in the lion's den. So watch the video until to the end so that we can analyze how things is going on. Yeah.
The dial down to the king to bring the heat. I am a Super One, I'm taking the beat. From the motherland where I rule supreme. I'm the African king, fulfilling my dream. I am a Super One. I am a Super One. I am a Super One. I am a Super One.
Yes, it has started raining. Right now in our village, it's raining each and every day. Very crazy, it's raining. Okay, let me go straight to the point because we are here. Let me start with the Conmum. Conmum, imagine she is a teacher by professional. She is a teacher. And she is the one who supposed even to advise Kenge, Kenge in a good way. Imagine Kenge the way he is behaving. He is behaving like a herbalist under the Conmum. And that is, the person who teaching Kenge about the herbal made is Conmum, because we have watched her. Imagine, before even right now to say, she wanted even Rocio to be a herbalist, because there's a time that Maisha was very sick. Imagine, I was shocked at the swamp. They were having, Rocio and the Conmum were having difference because of Conmum was pushing Rocio that, you know what, you will not take Maisha to hospital. Maisha is supposed to do what? To get medicine, the herbs. But let's say that Maisha was very sick, and that herbs, Conmum don't have any idea. Is that herb has been even get tested? Is it working for the kind of sickness that Maisha he is? Yes, because you cannot imagine a child is sick. You just go and take the herbs, which you don't have any idea. You don't know if that herbs it will work. But this Conmum, she was pushing Rocio. Yes, she was pushing Rocio. We know the herbs. Take this one, mix with this one, give Maisha. Maisha, she was very sick. I remember that time. And this behavior of Conmum is going worse. Imagine. So, now let's go to the horse. Horse, imagine sometimes the horse can be transported from South Africa to here. It's not a short distance, it's a long distance. Also, you have to give them maybe the food, all the medicine that make now them to be strong. But he don't want. When even the horse come with maybe a mark, it has injured on the vehicle, Kenge want to do herbalist. He tell them tie the horse, spray it with nothing, with no any idea. You know, I was saying those things, you know, and the Conmum, she was there instructing now. She was the one who giving the idea. I think that is the idea from Conmum. Because if the Conmum was saying that Maisha should not go to hostel, how about the horses? How about the horses? You know, how about the horses? You know, if a human being, you cannot take a human being to hospital. Kenge himself, he fear hospital. He's a person who don't want to hear anything that is a hospital. No, he don't want. He want him when he feels sick. He want to call the fakey doctors at the swamp to take tablets, and just that is over. And that ignorance is the one, is that which he want to entertain to the horses. And me, I'm sorry for this. Those horses, maybe God only will help them. If they will be sick, no treatment. Because how can you even, you don't want to agree with the vet, you want you to be a herbalist, with your own mother, that thinking that now you will get, I don't know. And he used to beg the money. He has the money that he can take those horses. He can buy good medication for the horses. He can employ a professional veterinary, but he don't. He don't. That is the big problem that we have. And also, this is a message to Conmum. Why can't you leave Kenge to stay alone, to do his own things? If you were born being stingy, just leave even your son. Don't entertain, don't, distract your son to be stingy. Because the stingy that Kenge has, for sure he cannot progress. He cannot. How can he progress? Even he don't want even to to take care of the horses, which he is thinking that he's doing a good business. But to me, imagine 4 horses in 1 year, losing them. 4 horses dying. No. That is not a business. That is a loss. That is not a business. That is a joke. It's a big joke. Because how comes you say that you are doing business, each and every time you are losing a lot of money, and you are begging, constructing house for the horses. So which kind of horses you will put there? Because the horses are sick. You don't know the idea of horses. You don't know nothing. Now what are you saying? Yes. Now, let me tell Conmum. Conmum, please, just leave Kenge to do, at least even to get the idea. And I have never seen a stupid man who entertain with something which cannot help. First of all, yes, our parents, they are good and we like them. But we have to be very careful, because you just see, if Maro could be doing his own things, he could not get even attached with this fight of conduct, beating the parents, beating the parents. Because you just see, their life is fighting. They have never been in good terms since you are young, because they don't have good communication, because their communication is like paraffin, oil, and water. Yeah, if they have a good communication, there's no fight. And in a marriage, I have come to know one thing, that if there's no good communication in marriage, that marriage, it doesn't last. Because a husband will say this, woman will say no, wife will say no. So what is the meaning of that? That is already conflict. And that is what has been happening. And also the same character, it has come to Kenge. Kenge, he married. He just destroyed his marriage within a short time. Because of what? Because of entertaining the family. You know? Why don't you imagine yourself that Conrad leave his family at Kisii? Good example. I want now to tell you. Conrad, he learned from his family. You know, Kisii, he left them. You don't know, even you don't have idea about his family. But he came and grabbed Conmum. They settled together. Yeah? But you, Kenge, you want to entertain them so that they will finish you. You know, even a son, your own blood, you want not to take him to hospital. And when your wife say that you have to take him to hospital, now a conflict come between. You see? Because we know very well, even a lot of conflict here. If you entertain that, oh, this is my sister, this is my mother, this is my dad, this is my brother, for sure you cannot say with your wife. In peace, you will be fighting, and the people who will make that fight is from your own family. From your own family. But you don't have brain, you worship your own family, you will not settle with your wife and the children, all child, because of you are entertaining them. You know? Yes, because you have never been a man to stand by yourself. You are not a man enough to defend your wife. You know? Yes, for me, let me tell you, my people, there's nobody in my family can bring nonsense to talk about my wife. That is one thing I have put in my life. You know? If you want me to have a big distance, come and talk rubbish about my wife, I will kick you out. I will tell you it's over. Let's do other business, but leave my family alone. And they know. You know, they know very well. Eh? They know. And I don't entertain my wife to hear things from them, because no, okay, you can see that they love you, but maybe they are even bitter with your progress. Like on that, I realized that he don't like Mara. He don't wish him good, because by the time Kenge was building his swamp, Conrad was not there. He was not even busy. When Conrad was coming at the swamp there, he was coming only to bull people. It reached where Kenge told him, go away, I don't want to see you anymore in my sight. Then Conrad was not going there. because he was not going there to do job, he was going to bull people. And that is the fact, because I was there. You know, I'm not talking something that I don't know. You see, right now, Conmum, she was the one who going there to act like a herbalist, giving medication, the herbs to Kenge, telling Kenge a lot of things that this woman, she has come here, maybe she is eating your money. Let us, we see her if she will get bad. The lady gave birth. Even she don't hate African, all black people. We know that. But she tried her best. She gave birth to Kenge. And the Kenge was the one who could prove. You know, somebody can change. If Kenge was also cooperating with her very good, she could not leave. You know? Yeah. If Kenge could give her, you know, because you know, we know Kenge, giving her another child, another child. That lady, she could not leave the village. But because they don't know how to play the game, they just try to play blaming game. Conmum is here. Condad, he has a bad heart because of Kenge. Things cannot. And also, let me tell you, the baddest witches, the worst, they came from your family. They came from your family, and they are the one who eating you very bad. You know? But if you are very far with them, it brings peace, because they will not be knowing what you are doing. First of all, they will be very far. They will come to visit you. Even if they are bitter, it's just for some hours and they go. Then they sit there like days. Then they come. But you see, every time Conmum, she's there, looking what Kenge is doing. She's the one who wants to control Kenge. And the Condad also want that chance. So Kenge will not progress for sure. Will not progress. And even those horses, Condad was not willing. You know? Yes, he didn't like. Maybe you don't know who is eating Kenge horses. It may be even Condad or Conmum herself, because Conmum don't want expenses, you know. And also the Kenge the same. So that is things that is eating them, you know. Yeah, so the message for Conmum is just leave I am Kenge alone. Let him try his best. The way you tried with your Conman, you are fighting until now is a very shame. Very shameful. Because me, for sure, I'm praying. I used to pray, and I'm praying this each and every day. When I reach my 60 years, God help me, you know, to be in a peaceful life, not a toxic. And that one I hope it, because even now we are in a very peaceful, even if we have small challenges, but we are in a peaceful, yeah, not in a conflict life. That is the reality, you know. So today I'm vlogging here from my home around here. See? Yes. So I'm very happy. I really appreciate my loyal and the organic team Simba. May God bless you. And here we are here to correct each and everybody, you know. So we don't want a lot of drama. We don't want hatred. If you want to attack to talk about Masubo One, talk about him, not, you know, talking rubbish. That's how we can do things. Challenge me, I challenge you. But don't put hatred for my family or for my viewers. No, I will defend my viewers. You cannot disrespect my viewers. That's what I'm telling you. Because I know we have evil and we are more evil. You know, you cannot bring your evilness thinking that we will be, oh, coming to look sympathy. Oh, no. I have my channel, you have your channel. If you want to challenge me, it's okay. You know. So here we are working today. Yesterday I wanted to put the progress of the video. The video of our progress at the borehole. I didn't, you know. Yeah, we are trying to cover here, you see, so that it will not be that. And also here I put the bumps because there's crazy people who they are riding here motorbike. They don't know that we have children here, you know. Yeah, so this is our home, and very soon we are going to roof this house, you know. See how it's coming. It has come very nice. And you know, people asking, is this a flat? I say it's not a flat, it's just a house. And they are asking about these pillars and how it is. It's looking very nice, very nice. You see? Now the work is done. Wow. I want to put you the video that we have worked. The work it has completed. Yesterday I forgot, but I'm sorry. I really appreciate my lovely sister from Germany. Thank you so much. May God bless you. So let me put that video. Yes, my loyal and the organic Team Simba. Let me show you what we are doing here. You can see over there. This is the mixture of cement and the sand. Yeah. And also, even me today, I'm doing the job. We are here doing, this is the sand which we have, and this is the the ballast, and also the stone. And the good thing right now that the ballast, I will not need any ballast. Maybe if I could need the ballast, I can break this stone. But I have the place here which I have not complete at the store here, which I will use that stone. Also, I have another stone there, up there. So this is the place that we have not completed yet. From here, from this toilet, this is our toilet. From this place, this is our store. You can see how it looks, very nice, and a very big one. Very big one, you can see it. So this is the place that we need to cover from this place to this one. But the stone is a lot of stone. So I will not need stones. I will not need stones. Yeah. So the stone is here. It's a lot. Yeah. Fundi, mambo vipi? Uko fresh? Jamaa, fundi mwingine ameenda wapi?
Sana shamaliza ni kumwaga mimi na mwaga tu.
Oh. So this is my brother. He is a handman, and also me, I'm here to help them. So we have finished. By the time I was taking video here, So this is the job that we are doing. We have almost done. I think the job is done. We have finished the work of the borehole. So only to cover, to leta tu sahi, endelea na kazi. Yeah, only to cover and to finish everything. So I really appreciate my lovely sister from Germany. Thank you so much. We have finished the job, and we have plenty of water right now. Yeah, and this is the stones that I was talking about. Is a lot. I hide it here because by the time I was bringing the ballast, I was putting there, but that ballast is for my neighbor. So my neighbor, he told me that I have to give him space because he wants even him to use his place. So I migrated the stones to my compound. Yeah, now this is our compound. You can see how it looks. You know, it's going very well. You know, the people who don't know, they are thinking that I'm building the flat. The flat. I don't know how we call it in English, but the flat, because they used to ask me, are you building the flat? I tell them no, it's just a normal house. They say no, but it looks like a flat, because they say at the corner here I put the strong pillars. You know, that is where they are confused. You know, they will not know the plan. Yeah, you know, when they see something like this, it makes them to be crazy. You know how it looks. It makes them to be crazy. They're asking me, these pillars, they are very strong, and we have never seen a pillar like this one in a normal house. I tell them, you just wait, you will see the tingle. Yeah, so we are doing the job. You can see, man of power. So we are here doing the job. Thank you so much. Let me not take a lot of time. This is what is going on, and imagine that is now the place, you know, by this time, yes, yeah, this is the job. It's almost to be done. You can see how it will come. So let's work. Let's get the job to finish. And yeah, thank you so much for supporting me, and I really appreciate. Right now what we are doing in our progress, our house is we are looking for iron sheet. I think anytime, you know, we will start roofing. Yeah, anytime. So I really appreciate my lovely sister from, you know, German to have this borehole to be done. Is a very, you know, it's only people you don't know. In the village, if you don't keep your water at your home, is something else. Because right now, the river, they have misused the river. It has been polluted very bad, you know, very, very bad. When I see something like this, I feel so happy. And even my family, my wife, she's very happy, because when there's no time she will go look water from the river, and like this time, imagine all fishes from the border, from the swamp area is on the river. So it's a very dirty water, you know. Only God will protect us for sure, but this one, very good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Let us meet another time. Thank you so much. I salute for loyal and organic Team Simba. Bye.